Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. I wanted to share with you a story that helped me realize that it's sometimes good to take a moment and take a pause and make sure that I'm heading in the right direction. So that story dates back from a couple years when I was training for my first triathlon. So I did spend a lot of time in the swimming pool because it was the less natural event of the competition for me. I was having a training plan that helped me along the way to make sure that I was doing just the right kind of exercises. And at some moments, they were advising us to make sure that we practice swimming with our head above water, which I did without really understanding why, but I was sticking with the plan. So now I show up and we're on race day and we're just starting on the beach. And I'm taking the exterior lane because I know there's going to be a lot faster swimmers on the interior, and I really don't want to get in their way. So the race starts and I'm just jumping in the water. The water's pretty cold. It's not something I'm used to. And then I don't see the bottom of the lake, unlike you would in a swimming pool where you have that big fat line that helps you find your direction. And so I'm a bit overwhelmed by all of it. The sun's kind of hitting in my eyes and I don't really I'm getting a bit of water in the mouth, I'm not used to it. So at that moment, I decide that I'm just going to keep it simple, put my head down and go one stroke at a time. So I start the swimming section, and after a while, I'm starting to get hit on all sides. So I then put my head above water for the first time in the race, and I realized that the buoy is over here, and I'm kind of swimming sideways. And so the race ends. Obviously, during the race, I just try to do my best and I don't overthink things. But at the end of the race, I just reflect on the events and how things went. And in the next couple days, I realized that it was a nice metaphor, that water, that swimming section, that moment when I had to put my head above water because I was getting hit on all sides, was a nice metaphor for something I sometimes do, and you might do as well, I don't know, but to just spend a lot of energy, effort, and invest a lot of time in going in a direction without really making sure that I'm heading in the right place. So that was the lesson that this first and actually only triathlon I've ever raced at this point really taught me to take a moment, make sure that all this energy and effort you're spending is actually getting you to where you want to get to, and you're not just spending too much effort or too much energy. You're actually efficient in not making detours and whatnot. So that was it for today. I hope I can see you tomorrow.